Are you ever like, what do I get my boyfriend or husband or partner for Christmas or Hanukkah or whatever when they can get whatever they want for themselves? I have the cutest little heartfelt gifts that I think will help any of you give a really, really warm gift to your love and put a big smile on their face. So let's get into it. Good morning. So, it is a beautiful day in Southern California, and today is my anniversary. 1 year with my boyfriend. And he's like, is it really that big of a deal? Because he's like older than me, and maybe because I'm a little immature, but I'm like, yes, because I never like anyone. So I like did all these cute artsy things for him that I'm going to share with you because I think they would be good gift ideas for you too that could also work for Christmas, and so that would be useful for you. So let's do a little anniversary gift giving type of thing in the holiday season. And I'm so happy he liked it. So we just went on a really pretty romantic sunset sail, and it was just a really, really fun, beautiful day. I tried to think about, what is his favorite thing in the world? The boat. I'm like, is it me or the boat? Okay. Sometimes I don't know. I said it a long time ago, I don't know who's the wife or who's the mistress, me or the boat. Okay, anyway. So I thought his favorite thing is the boat, and of course his friends and family. He is a doll. And so I wanted to get him something that could tie all those things together and preserve memories and be magical and wonderful and so on and so forth. So I was looking at how I say I'm a mermaid. Well, obviously I am a mermaid, and he is a pirate, and it's a love story, darling. It's fabulous. Basically, I was like, oh my God, I want to get like a really cool photo album, but like one of a kind, and I want it to look like worn leather, and then I want it to have, the name of his boat like inscribed in it, or like not embossed or engraved kind of thing. So it would say the name of his boat is Dynamite-18. So it says Dynamite-18 Adventures. And I didn't know how I was going to accomplish that. And I tried to order something from China, and it didn't work. And it wasn't going to be here in time because my anniversary is 112324, which is really cool, which I kind of want a necklace made about that. Also with ADHD, I'm going to wander around while I'm talking to you guys. And so what I came up with is actually the magic of my mom. Shout out to Mom. She found this amazing artisan named Michael Nolan in Goleta. Shout out to Michael Nolan. And he is like a leather maker, a custom leather maker. So I had this journal, which I'll show right here, hand cut and made into what has now evolved creatively into a photo album. Because I'm an artist, I like to give things that are one of a kind and orig and, in my opinion, fab. So basically, my bestie, now shout out to Courtney Dickens, because I did have to inquire and consult about how to make this gift happen, basically was like, oh my God, you should get a Polaroid camera, and then you can take pictures in real time, and then people who are on the boat with you guys together, family and friends, they can take a picture home, and then we can add it to this book. And I was like, this is the greatest idea ever. So do you see where I'm going with this? This is a really good gift, okay? So I had the leather thing handmade. It wasn't, millions of dollars, okay? But it was like totally cost efficient, and I'll include Michael's information below because it's so good. Like, look at the quality and fabulosity of this. He makes journals, notebooks, whatever you want, and hand cuts the leather, and it's like, yes, it's masculine, but it's warm and it's fab. Look again, okay? And then, so basically I went to Target, LOVE, and I got the Polaroid, which is like 1970s Polaroid, which I'll show you guys right here. And so I had one bag that had the Polaroid camera in it as like a hint, and I called that the hook in like mermaid terms. And then I had another bag with the journal in it with a photo of his boat. I got these little sticky photo corners, which I'll show you when I go into my art studio below, downstairs. And I put a picture of his boat that he's obsessed with as the first page. And I wrote on it, I said, "Keeping memories tight in dynamite," which is the name of his boat, okay? So he loved. And so then, you know, when we went to the boat, it lives on the boat. So the Polaroid camera and the journal lives on the boat. So he loved it, and it was so cute, and it was like combining, you know, my kind of style and like artistic flair and originality, and a one-of-a-kind thing for him, which is so cool, and something that he can cherish and build memories from with his family and friends, and then his family and friends can take those too. And when I go downstairs, I'll show you like how I did it and how I included the little photo corners that I got at Michael's. Shout out to Michael's. Okay, so as this is a 2-piece present, first of all, look at how cute and cool this swirly wrapping paper is. And blues and oceany for him because he's my sailor, my pirate. So this is a 2-part present. The hook. Isn't this cute? And then this is the sink. The hook and sink, folks. So, and then I have a card. Okay, and then there's his. So he loved it. The Polaroid camera was the hook. And then this was the sink, inscribed Dynamite 18 Adventures. And when you open it up, it's one of a kind, handcrafted. And when you open it up, it says, "Here's to keeping memories tight in dynamite." And there's a picture of the boat in Costa Rica. And then we're gonna add these 2 Polaroids, which are the first ones that we took on the boat today, on the day of our anniversary. Such a cute gift idea. Now, let's go into the next gifts that live at the house, okay? So, like, look at how cute this is, okay? So this is his side of the bed. I don't know if they're gonna live here forever, but I love that they're here right now. So you can see a couple of episodes back, I gave him this mermaid pirate box, and there's all sorts of magical memories and fun stuff in here from when we first met. And that was a whole episode on manifestation and like manifesting love, which you guys have got to watch, because if it works for me, it can work for you. You know, love is everything. Love is the ultimate commodity, isn't it? Okay. So I wasn't in love for like 10 years, by the way. And I was like, is this ever going to happen for me? And then it did, and it was magical. Okay, so now let's get into the other gifts. That's just a side note, but you guys have to watch that episode, because going into the new year and you're doing your dreams and manifestation, go get yours. Go get love, okay? So I also got him a very cute personalized photo album of just us and our adventures. And we went all over the world last year on the boat and just doing really cool things. We were in the Caribbean. You guys can see all of those episodes and so on and so forth. And I wanted something that was just, you know, memories of him and I, just for him. So this actually is a little tin, or is like a little copper tray that he got for me in the British Virgin Islands. And then those are earrings that he got for me. And on the heart in the middle, it's the coordinates of where we were. And then that's a little heart stone that he gave to me. So I put that all in the tray, and I took a little picture of that and then made that like the cover. Do you know what I mean? And then everything else that's inside is just for me and him, because it's always good to keep things special for the one that you love. And it's all just memories and pictures of us together from all over the world, but just him and I. So the photo book that lives on the boat is for friends and family and love and life, and for everyone to see and enjoy. And they can also write a little note. Meow. And so much fun. And then this is to live here and to add to, and just to remember all of the wonderful memories. So it's a lot of fun. And I have another thing. This is like, oh, the cutest thing, okay? I actually got this on Amazon, and it's handmade paper. And this, it comes in a couple of different colors, but I thought it was so cool. It's like a blue teal type of thing. And there's like a key in it. So it's like very mermaid treasury for a pirate. And on these old, like written, I'll show you the paper, but I won't show you what I wrote because it's private. But this swings around and it opens to all of this cool vintage piratey paper. And this one's really small. You can get them in all different sizes, but I kind of liked how small and cute this was. And you wrap it around. It's hard for me to do this while I'm filming. And the key just like tucks right in there. So in here, I wrote him a love letter. Yes, and dated it. So, you know, and he loved it. And then I told him that whenever I deem fit, I'll add a little love letter. And then I'll either text it to him or I'll like leave this under the pillow or like, I don't know, I'll do something cute or maybe leave it on the kitchen counter before he's gonna go to work with coffee or something. So he can just get a little update love note. Okay, and so it was so fun. And the bottom line is, you know, you don't have to break the bank, and always, you know, gifts from the heart are what are going to be, you know, so much more meaningful and memorable and fun, and it was so fun to give it to him. So those are a couple of ideas. It's also cute to like break it up, to like have a hint gift like the Polaroid, and the other gift were called the hook and the sink. The journal photo album for the boat, the hook and the sink. And I wrote little notes on there that you can see right here that say hook and sink. It was so much fun. And it was fun for me to create all this. And then also like the bags I got, like to put everything in that I showed you were blue and oceany and swirly and orange because those are his favorite colors. And it's just so fun to make the one you love smile. So I hope that those give you some good ideas. Now I'll take you into the art studio to show you like how it all went down. Let's go. I'm taking you down to the art studio where it still looks like a bomb went off, but I have my ring light here to make sure everything comes in right and tight for you guys. So I would love to hear your ideas of what you do for gifts and this, that, and the other. And, you know, report back if you use any of these ideas and show me. Okay, let's go into the studio. Explosion. Okay, so here's what else. I couldn't film everything while I was doing it because he was here and he's so nosy. I told him under no circumstance are you allowed to go into my art studio. And he was like, what are you doing in there? And he's like a kid that wants to know what's going on underneath the Christmas tree, and that's just not allowed. So anyways, it's still like an explosion in here, but a fun one. So a couple of things. You know, I went to CVS and I got pictures printed out that were like this size. And this is such a cute picture of us. And those are like littler, like 3x5s. And then I also got these little ones. Such a good idea to put like, you know, in the love letter little book, I like posted some of these other little pictures of us, and I used this glue tape, which is magic. Artist shout out, everyone, you need this. This is amazing. And it just goes on like a sticker, and then it just sticks to everything, and it's magic. This is the tissue paper I used. I'll show you guys again like what all of the gifts looked like. It was so cute. And this is the photo that he's obsessed with of the boat that I took when we were at the Ritz-Carlton in Costa Rica. That's his boat, in between the leaves, appropriately so, thank God. And these are the photo corners that I got on Amazon. So these little stickers come out and they can stick to any paper, and boing, 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 you put your photo in there. And I'll show you again. That book is on the boat now. So it was really, really fun. This was a faux pas when I was trying to do my hook and sink. But, you know, I wrote him a nice little card, and then I made my own little cards that say the hook and the sink with like a hook that I'll show you. And then, so I got big pictures, I got medium-sized pictures, and then I got little pictures, which are so fun. And I think that that's gonna be like my new obsession. So, also moving into the future in true pirate mermaid form, I got a lot of these vintage pirate and mermaid scrapbook papers. Okay, now to be honest, I didn't really have time to get into all of that. But I'm going to be adding all of these little things like islands and all sorts of cool stuff to the sides of the photos. This one over here is called Steampunk Mermaid. Like, are you kidding me? So cool. So, long story short is that gifts from the heart, gifts that are original, and trying to not be in the shadow, you know, will always work and ring true. So get out there and get after it. So on that note, I hope you loved those ideas. I think they're really fun. It was really fun to make and do. It was fun to like go through our memories and get all those pictures out. And it was fun to create the gifts. It's fun that those are the gifts that keep on giving. And it was so much fun to see the look on his face when I gave it to him. So let me tell you something. Those work. You can break those up over a different couple gifts. Maybe I should have done that. I really went in for the kill with all those at once. But you know what? When a mermaid loves a pirate, sometimes that's what happens.